What's up, everybody? It's your girl Shantizi. Thank you guys for joining me. I am sitting here with a very special guest, old friend. Listen, I love working with people that I've worked with in the past, and just to see where they are now and have the
vibes.
Conversations. Oh yes, I'm gonna let you introduce yourself for my viewers.
Thank you. How you guys doing? Which camera I'm looking at?
Oh, you can look right here. You can look at anyone,
What's up,
anyone
guys?
you
How
want to
y'all
look
doing?
at.
How y'all doing? Name is Ranger Young, as you guys know, aka the classy amputee. Yeah, so I'm
It's
happy
been a
to
long
be here.
time.
It's been a long time.
We were talking about it off air. The last time I saw you, we still don't know if it was before the baby, after
yeah.
the baby. It might. I strongly believe it was.
I think
before
it was
the
before
baby.
because you were doing a lot of
It was
content.
a lot of
You had
work
a
at
lot
that
of
time. A lot of time.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not easy.
Yeah.
Y'all see me up in here. That shit ain't
But
easy.
that's just a test. That's just a testimony for the sacrifices
Right.
that you and the other great mothers
That,
of
yes,
the world
and I'm telling you,
has had to face, and
It gives you a different perspective.
I'm sure.
And one thing that being a mom has done for me is a lot of the things that I may have held up both my parents, mom and dad, even though they were both in my life. So it's not like I have, just my mom and then I was malicing my dad. Both of them were in my life, but it wasn't easy. So a lot of the little things that I might have been angry about, oh my God.
Yeah.
Single mother, humble me, okay? I am so humbled, just understanding that, and I think Oprah said this, they did the best they could,
right.
with what they had.
Yeah.
And I think that once you have that understanding, you can move past anything.
Yeah, I had to understand that too. I had to also understand that, if you ask me for $10 at this specific moment, I can't give it to you because I don't have $10 cash on me.
Right.
Right. I only can give you what I got.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I felt, and I had to understand that my mother, she gave me everything that she had, and then when she ran out of it, she ran out and got some more. And the older we get, the more we understand that. And we like, damn,
it's like,
sorry,
damn.
mommy.
And then we get old as shit because now we
it's
really
happening.
understand and shit. Like, what the fuck? I understand.
Yeah, I'm like, oh.
It's a good thing though. It's a good thing to go through life and have experiences. And speaking of life and having experiences, you actually came out because I didn't even know.
Yeah, nobody knew.
No one knew.
Yeah.
You came out, and I watched the videos. I've seen your journey. But for people who don't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna let you get into it a little bit about your accident that you had.
Yeah, well, I know nobody knew for a while.
Yeah.
Besides, my close
I
friends.
was so surprised when you said it.
Yeah, besides my close friends and my family members, for the simple fact that I was processing it.
Right.
Even the little things like conversations, I take my time because I like to process things. Like, how do I truly feel? Because
Right.
if I was in a bad place, with this and I came here, you could pick up on that.
Right.
Everybody could pick up on that. And I'm very big on energy, and I'm very big on putting out positive
Yes.
energy. And at the time, I didn't have too many positive energy to put out. So I held it. I dealt with it. As much as I could. I'm still dealing
Right,
with it.
of course.
I dealt with it, and then I was like, all right, I'm ready to face the public, and I told people,
How long did it get you to get used to the transition, or how long did it
I'm
take
not.
you to transition? You're still not.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
and that's
not.
real.
If you want
And
to be
that's
honest
okay.
with you, I was crying on my way over here.
Oh.
Yeah, I was crying on my way over here because I'm in the car with my brother.
And you
I'm
have
driving.
to feel it. I love that.
Yeah,
You have to
you
feel
know?
it and let it go.
And I think
Release
that's
it.
what's most important in any situation. We don't allow ourselves to process each emotion.
Yes.
Especially male. I'm not coming for y'all, for us, but especially males. Especially black males that
Right.
because we so tough, we so
And
macho.
how they brought us up.
That's how we were raised. I tell my little brother all the time, there could have been some adjustments in the way we were raised, but that's good because now I know it. I could do it.
Right.
Yeah, but I was crying on my way over here because it's something that you're gonna process for the rest of your life. But I'm in a good place with it.
Right.
I'm not.
Right.
Before I was
right
in a
because
bad
you
place.
seem every time I see you now. It's every time I see you, and I'm gonna be completely candid. Every
Yeah.
time I see you, it just makes me feel grateful.
Thank you.
And just you build up my spirit and my energy. If I'm looking at something and then I come across your page and I'm like, oh, look at him. You seem so happy, and it seems
Thank you.
genuine.
Thank you.
And it seems like you're genuinely trying to put forward that energy towards people. Like, don't don't take whatever you're going through as the worst thing in the
Yeah.
world. I get the light. There's a light at the end of the tunnel
There
from
is.
you.
It is.
That's what
It
I
is.
get from you whenever
'Cause
I see you.
There is. Because I tell you, just short little story. When I woke up in the hospital,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know initially that
Were
my
you
legs-
driving? If you don't mind me asking.
No, I wasn't driving.
Okay.
The accident, I'll explain to you how the accident happened. It's tough.
Okay.
But I woke up in the hospital.
Okay.
I didn't know that my legs were gone,
Okay.
you know?
Right.
But I saw like my whole family in front of me, and
Did you see their faces?
yeah, and I couldn't speak, but I knew something was wrong because
'Cause of their
everybody was
faces.
looking at me not with fear, or they weren't scared or happiness. It was more like they were worried about the next. I saw it in their eyes, and the next thing that they were worried about was, how is he going to react
Yeah.
when he realizes that he doesn't have any more legs?
Right.
And I looked down, and I don't know. It was just like, I was just happy to be alive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, I lost a lot of blood. You
Right.
know, I had to do
Wow.
52 blood transfusions.
Wow.
You know,
Wow.
so honestly, the very first thing I did when I woke up, I looked up. I was like, oh, you love me, huh? Like, because it's like the only thing that makes sense to me.
All right.
You know?
You got
I was
it.
Like, it's like, oh, snap.
You got it.
Yeah, I was like,
you showed me
know?
now. It's real.
Yeah, and I made the promise, and I made a promise from there, and I said, look, I'm going to spread it. I'm
Yeah.
going to spread the word.
Yes.
You know, God is good.
Yes.
You know, God is, I think good is an understatement.
Unbelievable.
Oh, unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
And you have to really understand and know and just really be into your understanding of who he is and what he can pull you
Where
through.
he can pull you through is, and it's crazy you said those words because that's exactly what I told my family. I felt like, you ever seen Get Out?
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I was sinking. Literally, like you remember that part where he was sinking in the dark hole, in the black hole. So I felt like I was sinking in a black hole, and he literally just reached
Pull you up.
reached down and said, "You
Jesus
good? I
Christ,
got
that's
you."
powerful.
And it's amazing because I was conscious
Right.
when the accident happened, right?
Right.
And I told my family, I said, "I'm gonna die."
Wow.
And there was no, and I'm a faithful person. I've been
Right.
a faithful man my entire life.
Right.
I felt like that was God's way of saying, "Oh, you're gonna die, huh?
Wow.
Watch this."
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like him,
right,
his-
right at your lowest when
Yeah,
he felt
his
like
way of-
you gave up.
Yeah,
You were about to give up,
Yeah.
and he showed you like why you should have faith.
yeah, yeah. He showed up and said, "Look, bro, you're not in control of this. You won't ever say stuff like that again. Let me.
Your life is
I'm
your
controlling
testimony."
This. Yeah, I'm controlling this. He's in control. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
he
And
is totally.
Yeah, it's a,
So
it's adjustment.
Did you want to get into the accident or
Yeah,
no?
we can. Yeah, we
How did that, like, what happened, if you don't mind me asking?
I was hit by a vehicle. Yeah.
Oh, so you weren't driving?
No.
You weren't even in a vehicle.
No,
Oh,
I was hit
my.
by a car. Yeah.
Wow.
You know.
Just
Yeah.
what, were they drunk?
No, not that I'm aware of. Apparently, the
Wow.
person wasn't drunk. It was
Just an accident.
Yeah.
Just an accident.
yeah.
Okay.
It
so
was.
then you
It came out that the person may have been texting and driving.
Oh, okay.
But we still
Jesus.
investigating.
And we have to. This is and
Yeah.
this texting and driving thing. When
a
I'm in the
thing.
car with somebody, and they start texting, I freak out. If you're
Yeah.
driving me and you're texting,
I don't
you
like
don't.
it.
If you don't care about your life, please
Yeah.
respect mine.
Yeah,
I don't
like
play
that.
that texting and
Yeah.
driving stuff.
I
Like
don't do it.
you can't focus on any. I can't even walk and text.
Yeah.
You can expect me to drive
When
and
you're
text.
driving, you should really give the road your full attention. You really should. But things happen.
Of course,
And God
yes,
is good.
yes,
so
yes, of
I'm
course.
Here. But she could have did a better job of, monitoring
Right.
her surroundings.
So now this is well, how many years ago was that before I say this is new for you?
It's been a while.
It's been a while?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been a
So you're now living this new life,
Mm-hmm.
making this transition. Did you now seeing their technologies and stuff like that, were you able to discover any new technologies or
Yeah.
anything you're thinking about, getting
Yeah,
into?
the legs that I'm gonna get.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if that's if I don't know if they're gonna be the first pair,
Mm-hmm.
but ultimately the legs that I'm aiming towards are called the Genium X3s.
Okay.
They're very powerful legs. You only need to charge them like once a week if
Okay.
if you don't use them too much.
Okay.
And they're waterproof. The knees are amazing. You could bend and
Bend
everything
it, okay.
there's different amputees, right? So
Okay.
I had to learn this. So I'm below the knees,
Okay.
meaning I don't have any knees.
Right.
Right. So now whatever legs I get, I have to make sure that the legs have to have knees so they can bend.
Okay.
And it sounds easy,
But
but
it's
it
not.
is super hard. Super
Because you're
hard
gonna have to
bending.
train that thing.
You have to train.
Yeah.
Because you have to bend now with your abs opposed to your
Mm-hmm. Right.
knees.
Right.
You know? But
I guess it's gonna make you stronger.
it is.
It's
You
gonna
sh-
make you stronger now.
You should see me lifting up my whole body, going. It's amazing because
Yes.
I got so strong. Once I got out of, I'm still in it, but once
Right.
I got out of it a little bit,
Right.
I peaked out. This thing happened. My life is crazy.
Right.
Like, I don't feel like
Right.
that no more.
Now it's more like, this is
now it's
it.
more like, yo, you here
What
now.
the hell can we discover around these parts?
Yeah. Now it's
Yeah.
more like you here now. Grab the bulls by the
Yeah.
horn. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, I feel you. Were you, when this happened, were you surprised? And this is it.
Yeah.
Were you surprised by any of the people who may have been there or may have not been
Amazing.
there? Like,
Amazing.
yeah,
Amazing.
yeah. People showed you their
It's
strength.
crazy. People showed out.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I've always been a friendly person, as
Right.
you know.
Right, of course.
I have a lot of people in my life.
Right.
I just didn't know that all of them cared this much.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? When I
Right.
finally was like, okay, I'm gonna let it be known.
right.
It's crazy the amount of people showed up to my crib, my birthday party, the hospital. Oh, it's ridiculous.
Wow.
It's crazy. And I say that to say this. I am super grateful for those people.
Right.
I am super grateful. And the thing about it is like I can't really name names.
Right.
For the simple fact that so many different people played.
You may not be able to name all the names.
Yeah, I can't.
We'll be here all day.
Because it would hurt me if I missed
Missed
one
one
person,
person.
knowing the amount of effort that everybody put in to make sure that I
That's
was
amazing.
okay. It's there was not a day. I was in a hospital for almost 2 months.
Right,
There wasn't a day
right.
I didn't have visitors.
Nice.
There wasn't
I
a day.
think the as long as the mental health, I know it takes a lot to mentally process a lot of things.
Yeah.
And based on how you speak, man, it just seems
thank
like
you.
you say you're not there yet, but you're good
Yeah,
fucking
I'm getting
job.
there. Thank you. Thank
Good
you.
job.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
doing
Yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. Yeah.
I know you're also working on a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Please, let us know some of the other
Well,
things.
as you know, everybody's asking, when they thought I was gonna use one of the pictures from the hospital as an album cover or something, because
Okay.
everybody's waiting for some music.
Yeah.
Hence the reason why I don't talk too much about how,
Right.
how everything went down.
Right.
If you pay attention, I don't really let
Right.
it be known.
Yeah, I
because,
know. You told me.
Yeah, but I'm not hiding it from you, but you're gonna know.
Yes.
It's just that. The rest of y'all gonna have to find out a different
Right,
way. You're gonna
right,
have to
right,
tune
right,
in 'cause
right.
there's some stuff to talk about.
Right.
But I'm working on Survivor. It's a
It already sound fire.
the thing about it is, I can't even say it's an album.
It's your story.
It's just my
your
story.
Testimony.
It's wherever I'm currently at. That's what you're gonna get on this
Nice.
project. And I'm in a spot.
Nice.
I'm not in the jam. I'm in a spot.
right now.
Yeah, I'm in a spot.
Do you
Yeah.
do you have any expectations within yourself on date as to when?
Yeah, you guys, you get it before, but everybody else will get it no later than November.
Oh, that's good.
No later than the final day of November.
That's still
Yeah.
good. I mean,
Yeah.
it's this
I'm
year.
trying to figure it out. 'Cause,
That's good, though.
It's like I kind of want to put it out early so people could.
That means you have a lot already.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, the project is done.
right.
It's just that my mother's birthday is
Mm-hmm.
very important to me. Her birthday is November 30th. So I'm kind of holding it for that day.
Pushing it. And that'll be beautiful. You're going to do a release party?
Yeah. I'm
You know
gonna
you
have
gotta let me know.
I don't know if it's a party, but it will be like a good listening session. Yeah, you definitely will be there.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
definitely
You'd
will be there.
please.
There's a bag with your name on it with all types of stuff. Yeah.
Okay. I'm
This
excited.
time, so I'm gonna be straight up forward, right? So, last time we spoke, it was about music.
Right.
But if you really pay attention, it's just the truth. And I was saying this to my brother earlier today, is that I didn't really do my very best with it.
With with your music?
Yeah, I didn't.
Okay.
Reason being, I did my best as far as writing and recording. But I mean, as far as like pushing it and making it the thing, I didn't. Because, I'm a hustler first.
Yeah.
And
So I was
hustling, yeah. So
yeah, but I love that you're able to honestly critique yourself in that way, because that's something I go through back and forth still to this day. I'm not doing my best here. I know I could improve
you
here.
can, right.
Where I'm at right now though is not letting it defeat me,
Good.
because that mindset could defeat you.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, like my little brother always say, he's really wise for his age. I love him. He said,
your little big brother.
my little big brother, he's mad big. He said that, he told me, he said, there's always going to be room
Right.
to get better. Doesn't mean you're not good,
Right.
That's the thing. You get
Next time I feel like that, I'm calling
yeah,
you.
you know what I mean? There's always going to be room to get better,
Right.
So we're not bad. We just got to do better.
We just gotta do better.
And we have the passion. We have the talent. We have the hunger. We just have to put in the work. Like we said, I'm a hustler.
Yes.
You're a mother. There's things at the forefront, But me,
Yes.
it was my family. I chose to put them before my music. I chose to hustle for us before my music,
I think,
it was needed.
and now you have something that
Yeah.
you really need to speak about.
I need to.
You need to share it.
I was telling my other brother that yesterday. I told him, I was like, look, I love the behind the scenes. I truly do. I move so much better there.
Right.
But
You have a message.
I have a story. I have a message. I have some things I want to say, and it's me, so I can't write it for other people. I write songs and stuff for others, but these specific type of records, the specific type of testimonies,
Yes.
I
You
gotta
have to
tell 'em.
release it.
I have to tell 'em.
You
So,
have to release it.
Survivor.
I'm looking forward to it.
You know what? 11:30, Survivor.
11:30?
11:30, Survivor.
11:30.
Fine-
Seal it right here on the
Final
Shantizi
date,
Show.
11:30
It's
Survivor.
sealed.
Yes.
I'm going to put it up so he can't take it back.
I got you.
11:30.
Survivor.
It's sealed.
Single in 2 weeks.
Single in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I'm looking forward to
Only
what's the
reason
name of
why
the
you won't
single?
get the single tonight. Only reason why you won't get the single tonight
Uh-huh.
is because I'm gonna do a video for it.
Okay.
So
What's the
you're
name of
gonna
the
get it in
single?
2 weeks.
He's not even going to give me that. I respect it, though. I respect it because you know what? Now I'm even more intrigued.
You want to give them, you want to give them too much.
Now I'm even more intrigued. It's
Shantizi.
okay. Keep me right where I'm at.
I'll tell you off air.
I'm sure you will. I want to let my people know what's going on, too.
You know what? The single's gonna be called Survivor.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm looking forward to it. I'm so happy that you came down here and
Thank you.
speak with me. I really appreciate.
Thank you for
my
having
God.
me.
I
Thank you for
appreciate it
having me.
so much.
Thank you for
Because you
having
ain't
me.
had to come and you
Oh
did.
no, I wouldn't miss it because
of
you've been good to me. You're always good to me every time we talk.
Of course,
thank
always.
you.
And you know, you
I'm
could come.
very proud of
I hope
you.
we could do.
I'm very proud of you.
Stop
You know,
it.
Not just for doing your thing, but just for deciding to do your thing, even though you're facing, motherhood, which is a challenge, and I'm sure,
Single
Yeah.
motherhood. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit is an art.
Yeah. As a person who was raised by a single mother, I appreciate you. Truly.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know what it is?
Shout out to you too, Mom. I love
And that
you.
was my most natural reaction because sometimes you just need to hear it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need to hear it because it's so many layers. Like I think my biggest lesson so far in this single mother journey is forgiveness. Learning to forgive my son's father, specifically, if we're being honest, because that was my most point of contention, of anger. But understanding that if I keep up that inside me towards someone who I'm sure has their perspective, I'm sure he has, I'm not saying he's right, for how this, because he's not dead, he's alive.
Right.
But I'm just saying, I'm sure he has his perspective.
yeah.
And me understanding that that's his battles to fight, his
And,
thing to,
yeah.
I had to just release
gotta
it.
do it, yeah.
And I think in releasing that, I kind of became even more better of a mom. Like, I mean, I was the shit.
Right.
But now I just feel like
There's nothing else holding you back.
it's nothing else holding me
Yeah.
back, because I no longer have that, because that can hold you.
You can, yeah.
That can
It's
hold
just
you.
like
that anger.
bitterness. Period. You know, it could hold you, like anger, bitterness, pain. You know, these type of experiences like this.
I don't think people
I'm still
understand.
letting go.
Yeah.
I'm still letting
Of
go.
course, every day.
Because there was no way that you didn't, you know, that you didn't see me.
Yeah.
You-
So then you still
you
have,
just-
sometimes you get that thought in your
Yeah,
head,
like you just-
but then you have to just release it.
Yeah, if you was paying attention, you would have seen me.
You would've
There-
seen me.
Like there was no way that you couldn't see me if your eyes were open. You know, you wasn't paying attention, which is, you know, we can't, like you said, we can't sit here and hold that in, because then
Because it's painful.
It's painful,
It
and
doesn't
you-
hurt
you're giving the
anyone
other
else
person
but
too
us
much power.
inside. Yes.
Because in the meantime, like the other person, they living their life. Like
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the person who hit me, you know, is what, it's 80 degrees today.
Yeah,
They-
chilling.
Yeah, they chilling. They're
The-
having a blast.
And,
you know?
and it's so interesting that you say that, because every time I would get into a place of anger with my situation, it didn't hurt nobody else but me. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one that got that little knot in her stomach when she felt that, or that, you know, negative thoughts of negative things. I'm the one who had to bear all of that.
Yeah.
So I had to let it go. I had to and I find that things, and I'm sure that's your point of it all, things just started clearing up for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Things
You
just
because
started clearing up.
it because there's nothing in the way no more.
There's nothing in the way
You know what I mean?
anymore.
It's-
And now I could just be the best me.
Yeah, exactly.
And live
That's
my
the only thing
truth.
left to do. And you was already dope, so I'm really looking forward to
You know
how
what I'm
much
saying?
doper
I
you
was
about
doing
to
my
be.
thing.
Yeah, really
But
fire.
I want to thank you
Thank you.
so much.
Thank
I
you.
know we got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, we do.
You
We
got a
have-
lot of stuff.
Yeah, we
I know
have
you were talking about a documentary. Can we
Well,
talk about that?
the documentary. Well, you and I gonna start working on that soon because
Okay.
it's coming out with the project.
Nice.
So the documentary.
Ooh, soon. I'm here for
so
it.
we gotta
Let's
work on
go.
that like sometime.
Let's
soon.
go. Let's
The documentary is basically going to explain. So for all the viewers who are watching, and you guys truly want to know exactly the details to how it happened, you could watch the documentary, listen to the project. You will get it there. The documentary, you and I will go over exactly.
Okay.
You know the details on how
I'm
I
almost
ended up a
holding
double
my-
amputee.
I'm holding my tongue
Yeah.
because I want to ask questions,
Yeah.
but I know we gotta wait for the documentary. I
the
can't
documentary.
ask. I can't. I
No,
won't
you
ask
can
for
ask some
nothing.
questions. I'll answer you.
I just wanted to know if the documentary will be following, because I know you say you guys are in court right now.
Mm-hmm.
Will the documentary be following that case as well?
No. I asked
No?
the lawyers for that. They said we can't have
Can't do it.
we can't do that right now because one, we don't have like a date set up for courts yet.
Okay.
You know, we're just in
Okay.
in conversation.
Okay.
And the second thing is it's just illegal.
Yeah. Oh, it's illegal?
Yeah,
they
don't
do
wanna-
it all the
yeah,
time
they
on
don't-
investigation discovery.
That's what I be saying.
What you mean?
I'm like, there'll be cameras
I
in
be
the court.
watching the serial killers getting
apparently
documentaries and
there's all
shit.
types of forms that gotta be
Oh,
released,
okay.
and usually it gotta be like a big case.
Okay.
Then they'll let the
For them to
media
let,
in
like,
and stuff
journal-
like that. But they
okay.
like for your personal use, nah, you're not
Okay,
having it.
gotcha.
But I am able to speak about a lot of the things that are happening in court. So
Okay.
I will be speaking about them.
I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to working with you
Yeah. Thank you,
again.
Thank you. And
Heavy on the again.
We're also gonna one thing this is very important to me.
Okay.
So one thing I'm facing is the prices of these legs, right?
Okay.
They're not cheap.
No, they're not.
No, they're not. So to get the good ones, the ones I was talking to you about,
Yes.
they're over $200,000.
Okay.
Right? So
Per?
no, for the set.
For the set, okay.
The set, the socket, all
Okay.
of that. So because it's a unit, it's a whole bunch of little parts that make
And
one
I'm sure
unit.
therapy and all of that
Therapy
stuff
and
is
everything,
going to be
right.
involved.
So we are going to start an organization.
Mm-hmm.
You guys will hear more about it in the documentary, but we're going to start an organization that our only focus, honestly,
Right.
is helping newly amputees obtain either medical help or paying for their legs or giving them some money towards their legs.
I'm so glad you
Yeah.
mentioned that, because I was just going to talk about, I saw you with all your, it's like
It's a group of double
it's a
amputees.
group of you guys.
Yeah.
And what that did for me was it showed me that I'm not out here by myself
Yeah.
dealing with things by myself. There's like other people
Yeah.
dealing with other, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was just so good to see you guys all.
Thank you.
Everybody have a big smile on
Thank
their
you.
face.
It was
Everybody just
very-
is enjoying
Yeah.
themselves.
It was very positive for me to
Yes.
have gone there. It really was.
Uplifting, I'm
and
sure.
very uplifting. And you know, it's crazy as you just said that you were inspired. It's amazing because I was super inspired by every single one of them.
I'm sure.
I met so many people.
Athletic
Yeah,
too.
athletic people
Ooh.
and people who they lost their either arms or legs in worse situations than I have ever faced in life.
Right,
I
right.
had somebody who was electrocuted by 15,000 volts or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
Thank
like
God
50,000
for
watts of volts.
life.
Yeah, you know, and he became a triple amputee.
What's a triple amputee?
That's when you lose more. So he lost. They had to amputate his arm, his
Mm-hmm.
left arm, and both of his. And let me tell you something. The man drives. The man do push-ups.
Wow.
The man hikes.
Wow.
He does everything.
There's no limit to
And
what
when I
we
met
can
him,
do.
I was like, wow. Like
Wow.
he inspired the heck out of me.
Of course.
So inspired. So
Of
you know,
course.
shout out to all those guys and the people who put it together. Dream Team,
Nice.
Dream Team Prosthetics. We're gonna be I plan on going to them for my limbs.
Right.
So we're gonna be going to them real soon.
Right.
They put those things together. We went all the way out to Oklahoma to meet up with Dream Team,
Nice.
and they were amazing people.
Nice.
Like they've been in the game with amputees for
Right,
over 30 years, so
right.
they're very knowledgeable.
Right.
You know, and teach me a lot of stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, they taught me a lot of
Nice.
stuff. Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, you definitely showing your peers, people who may not have known. You're teaching us a lot
thank
because
you.
I have just sitting here in this conversation have learned
Oh,
so much
thank
from
you.
you. So
Thank you.
I really appreciate you
Thank
for coming
you.
down,
Thank
sitting
you.
with me.
We'll be
Please,
seeing you guys soon.
I know. Yes, I
Yeah.
can't wait.
I
Soon as
can't
we-
wait for us to do the thing together.
I'm looking
I can't.
forward to it. I think it's gonna be great.
Me too.
I think it's gonna be great, and I'm gonna come show you my best self. I got you.
All right.
Don't worry.
Bet.
Please, if you have anything else you want to make, let them know where to find you,
Oh.
how to support you, and anything else you want to share with them.
Oh, okay. Instagram, really.
Okay.
I'm now trying to get into the whole TikTok thing.
Okay.
But right now, Instagram.
Instagram. I'm
Yeah.
still trying to get into the TikTok. Thing. That
Ranger,
shit
yeah,
ain't
me
easy.
too. It's not. Ranger
It's not
Young,
easy.
RAINGERYOUNG. You're probably gonna see it by the time you spell Ranger.
Right.
I'm gonna be the first one.
And as he mentioned, the cost to get the legs.
Oh, yeah.
It's not easy.
Yeah,
So, and I
it's-
clicked that link today. Make sure y'all click that link in his
Yeah,
bio
thank you.
and show some support.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
$1.
Yeah.
Show some love,
Tell
show
you,
some
nothing-
support. If
not-
this touched you in any way, please show some love.
Nothing is too little.
Nothing
is
is
too
too
big.
little.
We just really appreciate you guys.
Everything is a step closer.
Yeah, actually,
Yes.
what I'm gonna do now is the money that's coming from that, I'm really gonna just like trying to put it towards the organization to see maybe if somebody else could use it, because I could use it. I definitely can. But
Ooh,
I just
that
feel,
would be so.
yeah. you
That would
know,
be so
we're gonna see if somebody else could use
And
could
how
use
who
some of
knows
that.
your blessings come from that just 10 times over.
Yeah, because everybody else need help. I'm
Yes.
definitely gonna use some of it. 'Cause
Right.
if you look at the pictures
Right.
from when I went, if you look at
Right.
the pictures and videos, I'm the only person there with no legs.
Yeah.
You saw that.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
a
I'm
lot
the
of them
only person
had
there
their,
without prosthetic legs yet.
But then I'm sure there's still a lot of people out there who is in the same position as you. And then it's not just helping them get the legs. It's also continuing to grow in your mental health
Mental is
of
the
it
first
all.
thing. The first
And
thing.
then being able to share, because I'm saying you inspired me.
Thank you, thank
Can you
you.
imagine a person who is actually in that situation? What would you, if you were to tell someone who found themselves in a situation where they had to be amputated right now, or what would you tell yourself, whatever time it is that you woke up, or 2 years from the, because I'm sure it's not easy.
Yeah.
What would you tell your old self based on where you are now?
Well, the very, very, very first thing I tell them is that God is in control. That's the very first thing.
Right.
And the second thing I would tell them is don't hide it. Don't hide your emotions.
Right.
Feel your happiness, feel your sadness, feel your pain, feel all of them,
Right.
And the
Yeah.
third thing, You're gonna be all right, man.
You gonna be all right.
You're gonna be okay. I'm gonna tell you why. Because you train your brain. If you train your mind for anything, you will succeed.
Right.
Anything you train your mind for, you go hard for it, you will succeed. So 3 things for me and any amputees who's watching this, or anybody. I don't want to say that's gonna become an amputee. I hope none of us. I hope none of y'all. You know, yeah, like any amputees who are currently watching this. 3 things I will tell you is God is good. You know, take the responsibility from you and give it to God. The second thing is, let yourself feel all the emotions. You're not too strong to be sad. You're not too weak to be happy. Okay? Remember that. You're not too strong to be sad. You're not too weak to be happy. And last but not least, you're going to be okay. Train your mind. You're going to be okay. I promise you. Yeah. That's what
There
I'll
you
tell
have it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
And
Thank
I
you for
will
having
also
me.
take that for myself.
Yeah. You're
as
not,
well.
You're not too strong to be sad. You're not too weak to be happy.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much for
Thank
sitting
you
down
for
with
having me.
This has been great.
Thank you. Yes, it has.
Did we already give them the social media? We did.
Yeah,
didn't
we did.
Make sure y'all click the
I'm
link. I said
sorry.
to click the link
I'm
in the bio.
so sorry. Last but not least,
Okay.
There's a 24-hour line that will be set up on the 11:30 with the album.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a phone call line, it's a text line. Okay? Anybody who's sad, amputee or not, you could text that line and you will be able to start a conversation and somebody will be able to advise you.
Nice.
To advise you.
Like a
on how-
therapist.
yeah, okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's dope.
And that number is going to be 917-246-1048.
There you
All
have
right.
it. Thank you so much for joining me. It's your girl Shantizi. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at @IAM_Shantizi. Thank you guys for joining me. And we out. We out?
We
This
out.
was good.
This was great. This is y'all.